Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First play of the game, first throw of the game. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught by Smith. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Jets have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. Despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Jackson up top again. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
What is it? Sit up! Ready? Listen up!
To the air one more time with Jackson. Flushed to his left. And he is finally going to be tracked down. It is a huge loss.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The Patriots.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for them on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Christian Barmore in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Looking up through the raindrops. Nope. There, though, their catch called for and taken successfully.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, come on with me.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, dip right. Hey, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the give, it's Henderson. Room to run inside the 40. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 22-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Alpha, sit on! 180! 180! Finish up!
The drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Third and 9.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
6-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Jackson now on second down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
3 points, all that separates these two sides. As half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. To throw on first down is May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, There's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Real quick. Now a run on first down. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 35, here's second and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Moving left. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
At their own 27-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, throw.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Crazy. What's that?
Here's May. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This is 3rd and 6. Now, May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 1st and 10. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stevenson will get the call to start the 4th quarter. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Motion man is Rice. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw now, May. Complete to Henderson. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them 1 step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and short. And here is May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
45-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Sir, what's up? Diddy, what's up? There go right hand, right hand.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Good touch. Diddy, what's up?
Stevenson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this one out to Hall and lock him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Play action now. Jackson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1.
It is 2nd and a yard.
No, we changed it.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll run it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
Jets first down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd
A
down.
loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. Well, at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is, it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a waste.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Jets 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Tight end on the move left. On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
The extra point is good, and the Pats go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Down the right sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's May to throw it on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Third and a long way to go.
Here we go, Sarah. Here.
Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, Henderson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. And good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for second down. Jackson out of the pistol. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
One last shot now for Jackson. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.